I'll give a little introduction, sort of just an idea to sort of set the stage for what we'll be discussing over the next hour and a half. And then we can discuss the concepts or ideas, or you could just share what's happening. It's quite open. So the message that we're talking about here is in some ways a bit unusual compared to a lot of other sort of messages or teachings that people have experience with. And basically the biggest difference is going to be that this message is actually not about you. It's not about you learning anything. It's not about becoming something. The message doesn't come from any sort of recognition that there's a need for anything to happen. It's the recognition is that intrinsically this appearance has no need. The need arises, I understand that, to eat and whatever else and walk and move, but it has no intrinsic need, nor does it have any intrinsic lack. So it's not there's actually nothing missing in the appearance. Whatever's happening is it. It's not a demand. So the message has no demand, nor does the appearance have any intrinsic demand in what's happening. So if that's true, what is this? If it has no demand and no expectation and no intrinsic need, well, it's free. It's freedom, but like already. So whatever's happening, that's freedom. It's not a freedom for you, because of course the message isn't about you, nor is the whole appearance actually. But it's an unconditional freedom. Whatever's happening is exactly that freedom. And because there's no intrinsic need or expectation or demand of the appearance, it's already unconditionally love. It's already complete. It's not becoming complete. It's not trying to become anything. This appearance actually isn't trying to become anything. It is already. Now that's not a suggestion of something to do or not to do. It's just that whatever happens is simply what's happening. And if there's an experience that it comes out of a lack or a need or a demand, then that's an illusion. That's the message. That's an illusion. The illusion is that the appearance isn't complete, that this isn't free, that there is something that needs to happen, and it's up to me to do it. Now, what we're talking about here is that experience is illusory. So in the illusion, in the sense that when or if it stops happening, it doesn't actually stop as an activity that was happening that ends. It's recognized that it never was happening, that the experience that there's some sort of demand or lack in the appearance was completely illusory, that the experience that was happening was real and happening to me, completely illusory, that there's something that I am in control, that I have a life of meaning and purpose that needs to become to find happiness, is completely illusory. Illusory in the sense that it's not happening. It's like not happening now. I understand there might be that experience out there going, well, it's happening to me. And the suggestion is, yeah, I understand that, and it's an illusion. So there's no way to get something that's really not happening to stop happening. So this meeting isn't about the end of that. This meeting is simply partly a description of that experience of separation, the qualities that it has and the activities that it takes on trying to overcome the experience of separation, and a pointing to what this is without that experience. So the end of the individual, the end of that need, isn't the satisfaction of all the expectations of the individual. So this is a dissatisfying message as well. It doesn't give you what you're looking for. It's not trying to either. all the expectations and all the questions about what this is about, what I need to do, who am I, what's the meaning and purpose of my life, that seem to demand answers, they all disappear when the questioner disappears. There was never a real need to have any answers. There isn't actually a real question to this. That just comes out of the illusory experience of something needing to happen or separation. It's already over. It's beginning and over simultaneously. Now, that's it. Now is a little misleading because there isn't anything else, but this is that. This is that. The beginning and end of everything. It's not coming from anywhere. So anything you think of when I say that about the past, this is where I came from, I walked down the stairs to get to this room, that's this. That's the beginning endlessness appearing as a memory of the past. No evidence that anything else has ever happened, because nothing ever really does. Seems to, but not really. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's basically a good summary of the concepts which we can talk about.